Korean final consonant placed on the vowel, which are called proconsonant, is hard to pronounce. If you only know this, you can definitely pronounce all Korean proconsonant easily. Hello, I'm Rebecca from Orange Korea, who tells you everything about Korea. Many people try to learn Korean. Then, naturally, they also learn Hangul. However, many people who learn Hangul confess pronouncing the proconsonant is very hard. That's why I prepared this. Here's a tip for easy pronunciation of Korean proconsonant. That is the rule of 7 final consonants. If you only know 7 consonants, you can pronounce all the proconsonant. Hangul has a structure to begin a consonant letter, then a vowel letter, and then another consonant letter. This final consonant is called a proconsonant, but the pronunciation of initial consonant is different from that of final consonant. At this point, many people who learn Hangul are in trouble because initial consonant and final consonant are the same letters. Korean consonant and vowels are like this. Consonant 그, 느, 드, 르, 무, 부, 스, 으, 즈, 츠, 크, 트, 프, 흐, 끄, 뜨, 뿌, 쓰, 쯔. Vowels 아, 야, 어, 여, 오, 요, 우, 유, 으, 이. 에, 예, 에, 예, 와, 왜, 워, 왜, 위, 의. And proconsonant are like this. Proconsonant 기역, 쌍기역, 기역 시옷, 니은, 니은 지읒, 니은 히읗, 디귿, 리을, 리을 기역, 리을 미음, 리을 비읍, 리을 시옷, 리을 티읕, 리을 피읕, 리을 히읗, 미음, 비읍, 비읍 시옷, 시옷, 쌍시옷, 이응, 지읒, 치읒, 키읒, 티읒, 피읒, 히읗. Please pay attention from now on. Only 7 consonants are used to pronounce Korean proconsonant. This is called the rule of 7 final consonants. No matter how many proconsonants there are, all of these proconsonants are pronounced only 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 이응. Again, Hangul has a structure to begin an initial consonant, then a middle vowel, and the final consonant. All initial consonants can be used to make proconsonant. By the way, the proconsonants are only pronounced with the 7 letters above mentioned 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 이응. If you memorize these 7 letters, you can easily and quickly master the pronunciation of the Korean proconsonant. Then I will tell you in detail. First, if you get 기역, 쌍기역, 키읔 in the proconsonant, you must pronounce 그. Let me give you an example. 수박, 움막, 부엌, 박. Second, if the letter 디귿, 티읕, 시옷, 쌍시옷, 지읒, 치읒, 히읗 is written for the proconsonant, the pronunciation must be 드. Let's take this as an example. 숟가락, 겉옷, 갖다, 낫, 꽃, 밭, 히읗, 맛. Third, if the letter 비읍, 피읍 is written for the proconsonant, the pronunciation must be 브. 늪, 밥, 집. First, if 느, 르, 무, and 응 are in the proconsonant, they must be pronounced as they are. 니은, 눈, 문, 만남. 리우, 날개, 갈래, 달, 놀이. 미음, 곰, 감. 이응, 공, 강. Once again, only 7 letters 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 이응 can be used for the last sound of the syllable. First, if you get 기역, 쌍기역, ki역 in the prop consonant, you must pronounce g. Second, if the letter 디귿, 티읕, 시읒, 쌍시읒, 지읒, 치읒, 히읗 is written in the prop consonant, the pronunciation must be d. Third, if the letter 비읍, 피읍 is written in the prop consonant, the pronunciation must be b. First, if n, r, m, and are in the prop consonant, they must be pronounced as they are. Today, I prepared this for those who have a difficulty pronouncing Korean prop consonant. How was it? Isn't it easier than you think? You can read any Korean prop consonant if you learn the rule of 7 final consonants, which I mentioned earlier. Please memorize the consonant and vowels repeatedly and practice reading the prop consonant according to the rule of 7 final consonants. Then you get used to writing and reading Korean. By the way, make sure to install the Korean keyboard for the smartphone I told you last time and practice it. Then it will be easier to learn Hangul. I'm Rebecca, the real Korean woman of Orin Korea, tells you everything about Korea. Subscription and alarm settings are love. Please press like as well. That's it.